It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. Between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, Mason. No one's around him. He's got space. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. Down the line, they get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy. Sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Flushed out of the pocket. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Went after trying good by Riker. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Riker set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They go play action here. It's Milrow. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. It is taking chances like that that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects the stakes of each and every game.
between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
That one connects. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pull out in front for their 13-zip. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down.
Here we go, set.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw here from Milrow. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
This is Walker on second. And 2 yards all he can get since third down.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he let his man shoot much there, Buck. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Great, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Trying for it with Milroe. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
This is Jefferson, and he's got it. Racing down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 20-zip lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings push their lead to 21-zip already. Here's Riker set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Milroe from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hates me, Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long. Here's Milroe. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Seahawks bring it out to punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action, McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Okay, ready?
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now give it to Mason. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives them first and goal.
Vikings, first down.
We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. McCarthy to throw it. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Vikings are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Jordan Addison the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings blow their lead yet again. Set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He cuts it back right. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and as much shoulder field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Buffalo 18.
Milrow with it on first. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Vikings get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and you give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, or to put that opposing offense right back out there still reeling from that interception.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 40-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Hits his tight end on the corner out. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
7-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Dragon 6. Let's go. Hey, I got it.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with it.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Nike, 18. Rig alert, rig alert. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
2nd and 10, no room to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for receivers, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Line up the design keeper. And they limit the damage just to 3 yards on that game. Brought down by Rick Woolen.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
They are going for it. McCarthy has him on a quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the